All right, we are live. We have 0 viewers, which is awesome. Fantastic. Great job.
Well, you know what?
Um,
Good announcement, knucklehead. But anywho,
that's what happens when you do an impromptu live. But we are here, and hopefully people will start jumping in. But for those that are watching the rerun of this is going to be a quick overview of what's going on. So my good friend, my good brother, Mr. KB32, threw up a video today.
I tell you what.
And anyway, he threw up a video today for Mr. Holster, and we had just taken the shirt down a couple days ago, and the reason we did that was because shirt sales were starting to kind of dwindle off a little bit. However, I think it was only appropriate since Coda was able to throw up a video and it's already had X amount of views that we'd throw that link back out there and get the shirt back out there. So this is going to be a real quick chat. I did send a few links to a few other people, but this is going to be real quick and letting you guys know that the link's back up. It's going to be up for one more week. That's it. Last chance. One more week. Next Wednesday, he will take it back down and print all our shirts and send them out. So if you guys have not bought a shirt to help out Mr. Holster, if you have not bought a shirt to help out Jack, please jump in, buy a shirt, help out if you can. Again, it's $23.99 and $15 of every shirt goes to Mr. Holster. The last check that we just cut for Mr. Holster was $1,100. $1,100, guys. That's huge, absolutely huge. So if we can get anywhere even close to that again in this next week, that'd be absolutely fantastic. We just got to do what we can. I'm not used to going 100% solo here. John's on the phone, so I'm kind of screwed, but it is what it is. Shit happens. So let's see. We got Robin Jones out there. We got Wizard. We got Eagle Eye Shooting. Good to see you, man. We got James Hoke. Hope I'm saying that right. Probably not. I'm terrible with names, so I'm sorry, dude. And we have Kyle Lusk. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. So if you guys are just showing up, make sure you check out Frag Out Apparel. Make sure you help Mr. Holster. Again, it's going to be up for one more week. That'll be it. After that, it is done. And so limited time. And if you guys have not seen the shirt already, I still have one in a bag because this is going to someone else. But you can kind of see what it looks like right there. I'm not taking out the bag because this is being hand delivered. But that is a badass shirt. They did a fantastic job. And for what they are charging and what literally they are not making, it's pretty phenomenal for them to jump in and do that. And I literally just got off the phone with him 10 minutes ago and was like, hey, man, one of my good friends, one of my good brothers, one of the family just threw up a video. You might want to toss that thing back out there for another week. So he was like, hell yeah, dude, I'm in. Let's do it. We'll do one more week. He's got some big show he's going to be going to here at the end of next week. So it's only going to be up till next Wednesday, and that's it. So if you have not bought your shirt by next Wednesday, you are SOL. And we have Alan B. Pro. What's up, brother, man? And we do not have Alan B. Pro. Hey guys, again, Mr. Holster is a huge part of our community. Absolutely huge part of our community. He's out there. He is definitely out there, but he is an awesome guy. Some of his views are a little wacky here and there, but the guy has a lot of knowledge.
Is what's happening, and it's evident. He's crazy. That's all I got to say about that.
Can barely hear you, man. It sounds like you're talking through a straw.
Also, did you mute me or something?
Nope, that's better. I can hear you now.
You hear me better now? How about now?
I can hear you now. That's perfect right there.
Well, I'd have to hold the phone up the entire time we're talking.
I mean, I'm sure the viewers don't mind to see your face that close.
Who we got on?
We got all kinds of people out there. We even have Beza Reza Giza out there. An awesome brother of the community. Awesome brother. And finally, Alan B. Pro is back in. What's going on, dude?
I certainly hope I'm back in. Is my audio okay?
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
I'm going to hang up and come back in because mine sucks. For some reason, I can't even hear you guys. I'll be right back.
All right. Alan, basically what's going on is Coda threw out a vid for Mr. Holster after we'd already taken the shirt down. And I called Nick and said, hey, man, can you throw it back up for another week? So it's back up. You literally have one more week till next Wednesday, and it's done.
And those are some pretty cool shirts.
Yep, they're pretty badass.
Yeah,
Alan,
they are turning out. Frag Out CC's turning out some absolutely phenomenal products. The Mr. Holster shirt, man, he nailed that one. The design on that is absolutely awesome. It's actually a very, very comfortable shirt. I did buy a couple of them. Did give one away on Foreign and Domestic. And I also bought a couple other shirts while I was there. And I mean, the quality that he's putting out is excellent stuff. I'm glad to hear that he threw it back up there. And Coda Boy, thank you for putting that out there, man. Just the way that you word things and the way that you put things together really shows. It's our community's got a lot of heart. You know, we can sometimes come across as a bunch of gruff badasses, but the fact is our community's got a lot of heart.
You know what? Here's the truth of the matter is this. I'm a mean asshole. And I hate everybody equally across the board.
That's me right there, dude. You just described me too.
It's Alan B. Pro. You're too nice. You're too kind. Your hair looks phenomenal this evening. And
you as well, sir. You as well.
Love that big microphone, the big Yeti. I got one of those. I don't ever use it anymore.
I actually just received this one. This one's a replacement. I just received it from Yeti today.
Oh yeah. Yeah, mine's sitting in my shop somewhere. I need to hook it up. Actually, what I need to do is put it here in my office so that I can have that sexy voice like 1776 when he does this thing. Hello, this is 1776. Hi. So
yeah, absolutely. You know, but in order to be like 1776, you have to get like right up on it.
Oh yeah. And you probably got to shave something.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys have got to be bald and right up on that shit.
Yeah, his sits out in front of him either like a big giant hot dog or something else. Mine comes in from the side.
Busy Rizza gets out there, man. He's 100% right. The community is one big, huge family, dude. That's what we are. That's what we do.
That's it, man. That is what it's all about, honestly. You see people, and like I said in the video, Scotsman, you're like everybody's watchdog, dude. You're out there herding the sheep. You're a sheep herder, and you're there to protect the flock, man. And there's a special place in everybody's heart for the crazy Scotsman. You're goofy and you're ugly as hell, but man, what a great guy.
Look at this fucking mug, dude.
I got a special place for the Scotsman, but I can't show it.
I wonder why my camera didn't work. My camera fucking broke because I had to look at this for so long.
Sorry.
We'll see how long this one lasts.
Well, I'm actually interested in buying one like Allen-B Pro has. They're up to $76 now, though. That's the thing that sucks. I saw them they were $61 about a month ago on Amazon. And I'm not talking about the one that does the green screen. But
yeah, that feature sucks anyway.
Yeah, I just want a decent camera. I can't figure out how to get the one on my computer up and running now. I tried to do it the other night or last night on TR's chat, and it wouldn't work. And I was like, screw it, I'm going to bed. So anyway, but yeah, I was sitting out at the range, and I've been carrying that hat, the Glock hat and the Glock cup. My wife commandeered the Glock hat, and she wears that all over the place, and I love it because she's like, so what is a Glock? And I go, well, it's like a cock, but it's a Glock. And she's like, okay. So she wears it to the school, to her workouts, everywhere around. I mean, I just love it because everybody looks at her like, damn. And then, the cup that Holster sent me is something I've always had, man. I just never will get rid of that thing. And, if this guy is as tough as I think he is, he's going to pull through this thing without a problem. Do we know what type of cancer it is? Is it colon cancer?
Unfortunately, I still don't know. He's not said, and I don't think he ever will say.
He's kind of a keep to himself kind of guy,
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
He's definitely that way. When this first came out, he right up the bat, he's like, I don't want any help. I don't want anyone to do anything. But that's not me, man. I can't stand by and let someone fucking suffer.
No, the crazy Scotsman was given the title and earned the title very well of the Weasel. He was called a Weasel by Mr. Holster, and it's very fitting. And I'd have to agree. I think all of us out here are more than happy to be called Weasels if that's the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when he made the video and said he was going to start selling off all his guns, like, dude, I can't let that happen.
I know. I saw that. I'm like,
for me,
I'll be up there tomorrow. Minnesota's a long way away.
I don't have that many guns, but for me to start selling off any of what I have, that's got to take some kind of fucking miracle.
Yeah.
And
you and me both. I've given strict instructions that if anything happens to me, my brother is to go directly to my house, commandeer it all. My wife has a list so she can give it to my son. But what's the saying goes? I hope she doesn't sell my guns for what I told her I bought them for.
Yep, exactly. I keep all my receipts and everything, but that's stored in a separate place from the guns.
Yeah. Well, I don't even do that. One time I made a mistake of leaving the gun safe door open, and I get a phone call. She goes, "We need to talk." I'm like, "About what?" She goes, "How many? Just promise me you won't buy another gun." And I went, "Okay." That was a year ago. I will not buy another gun. I promise.
And
Because
you were
they're-
at the time you were just leaving the store with another one, right?
Well, the technicalities of the whole thing is what really got her. I mean, because here's the deal: a gun, in my book, is a smooth bore firearm. I.e., I buy a pistol which has grooves and landings, and I buy a rifle. And she knows about the shotgun. I had to buy a shotgun. Sorry, it is what it is. I know I told you I wouldn't buy any guns, but I had to buy a shotgun.
Now,
Rifles
in
and
some
pistols do not
circles,
fall under the definition of a gun.
in some circles, a gun is actually mounted to a vehicle of some sort. It's actually mounted to something. The rest of it is your weapon. Am I incorrect?
See, a gun could be a boat type operation. It appears to be that could be the case.
It could be mounted on a boat. It can be mounted on a Humvee. It could be mounted on a tank. It's a gun when it's mounted, right?
Yep. Oh, let me give a shout out if anybody's watching. My boys that met at the range today, 3 Army guys. They were there. One was a designated marksman rifle instructor, and then one guy that kept calling us the one-legged black dude. And they were all in the reserves or the National Guard or whatever it was, but they were such a hoot. And then to give another shout out to Seth and oh my gosh, forget the other guy. I rolled up on this range, and they saw my car and they were like, "Man, I wonder who that is." And I started backing up. I got my 82nd Airborne and my jump wings on the back of it, and they were like, "Man, that's Coda Boy." I got out of the car and these guys started screaming, "Coda Boy!" It was the funniest thing. And it were 2 guys that I shot with at another range that was like the one that I usually shoot with. Where the hell did Alan go?
Who the hell knows?
Go to the bathroom. Anyway, so give a shout out to the veterans out there. We had a blast hanging with those guys, and man, what a great time. But you know what? Again, like I said, the video that I did earlier is you take time out during your day to give thanks to good health, who you are, your community, your brothers, and the old geezer, the old fart, the one and only Mr. Holster. He can barely walk. He's decrepit. He's old. He's nasty. The only reason he lives is because of that dog. His name's Jack, who's cute, by the way. He drinks bourbon. But the old fart, you give thanks that there's people like him around in this world that, can set you straight when you need to be set straight. But we have a tight-knit community, man, and we love him. And that's why you as the sheepdog, Mr. Scotsman, you're in this world. There's a reason there are people like you in this world, man. And we are blessed to have you guys, both you guys, Alan, you included, man. We're blessed to have you. So, anywho, got a big 3-gun event coming up this weekend. Let me shoot with my man Bryson Shoots, 16-year-old phenomenon. It's ridiculous. I hate competing against that guy. It's unbelievable.
He probably kicks your ass every time, right?
Wait, no, yeah, he will, and he kicks everybody's ass. But I want to give a big shout out to Pops Quest, who is shooting the South Carolina regional sectionals or whatever it is in the USPSA. Good luck, Pops. We're going to be rooting for you, brother. I know it's a big event, and he's been practicing and concentrating on that. But I do fully anticipate seeing him this weekend at the Upstate 3-gun competition in Clinton. So get your shit together. That's all I got to say.
There you go.
I'm done talking.
It has been said, come from the horse's mouth.
Yep.
I'm the weasel, that's the horse. You heard the horse.
Yeah. You give me a platform, buddy. Let me tell you. Oh, by the way, anybody who's watching, we do have the Fight for Your Rights rally in Charlotte, North Carolina. I am representing the Second Amendment, but it's not just a fight for the Second Amendment. It's fight for all our rights. because on a day-to-day basis, we are losing one by one, all of them. And once the second falls, they all fall.
That's it. It's tyranny in action, man. Tyranny in action.
And that is why the Second Amendment is in place to protect the First. And if you disagree with me, then you don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. They're to protect the First and all the others.
Mm-hmm. So.
All right. Well, this was just a impromptu kind of thing, just to let you guys know it's going to be up for one more week. You have the opportunity to purchase yourselves a phenomenal T-shirt and help out a good brother in our community. And I'm not quite sure what's going on with Alan. I'm not sure if this is Alan or if Jan showed up tonight, because we have some tie-dye shit going on over there or something.
Well, actually, today being the second, it's every second matters. And so today I open carried. I walked around the middle of the capital of my state, open carried in the loudest shirt I could possibly find.
Well, if you did it in a rainbow shirt, no one would say anything to you because they would think that they were being racist if they said anything about your gun. Or if they said anything, you could accuse them of being a racist or a homophobe.
I was going to say more like homophobe, not racist.
It doesn't matter. You know what? Racism has lost its racist. The word racist has lost its meaning in today's society. I'm not saying that there's no racism, but I'm saying that when people use it for every freaking thing out there under the sun, then it's lost its meaning.
The actual definition and breakdown of it is just it's no longer there. They totally screwed it up. It's everything that happens is racism. Everything.
You're a racist. Really? Unbelievable.
Yep. I literally had last year, we were doing a gun sale, and this is before I moved to the store I'm at now. And I literally had a customer who I had to deny. He was black. He didn't like my answer, so I had to call another manager. Another manager come over, and she's black, and she's calling him racist because she's refusing to sell the gun to him. And she's like, dude, I'm fucking black.
Jesus God. Well, the problem is, and I'm not talking to this, the majority of the people who use the word racism or you're a racist, they're white people. And I'm not joking, man. It's gotten now. Oh, you're racist. You know what? You don't even know the different definition of the term. You oversensitive, privileged asshole. Go fight for your rights one day when you ain't fighting for your right to abort a baby. Fuck off. Excuse me.
No, you're good. You're good. You're on my channel. You know there's no fucking PC on here.
I am not a fucking racist. I hate everyone equally. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I will not tolerate discrimination on a religious basis. Again, a lot of people talking bad about the Jewish folks. I will not tolerate people talking about blacks on my channel because I love every human being. Period. Unless you're an asshole, then you deserve a punch in the nose, or a good swift kick in the nuts. Or never mind, I'm not going to go there. But anywho, God bless.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to someone who deserves a quick swift kick in the nuts. Esparta is out there, guys. If you don't know who Esparta is, we all call him Zorro because I shit you not, he looks exactly the fucking spitting image of Zorro. All he needs to do is that little fucking mustache he's got going on, and he is the fucking epitome of Zorro.
That's funny.
Yeah, and the man can handle a sword. He's back there behind communist lines in California, I've had the pleasure of being in live chats with the guy. Yeah, Sparta's cool beans, man.
He doesn't make a whole lot of videos, but he's in live chats left, right, and center on our side. And dude, if you ever get him in a live chat, he is an awesome guy. He says it how it is, man. He won't hold back. He is awesome. Very awesome guy.
And there you have it, live. All right.
All right. Well, with that being said, guys, we're going to jump off of here. Like I said, this was an impromptu thing just to let you guys know. Once again, the shirt is out there for one more week. Next Wednesday, the cutoff is done. That's it. The last check will be cut and sent to Mr. Holster. So, guys, if you have not bought,
let me ask you a question. If he's got some huge sales coming in, I mean, and they're coming in on orders over and over and over and over, why would he want to terminate the sale?
well, the problem is like last week, for example, so we put it up for 2 weeks. The first week we rocked it out. We did 60 sales, 62 sales, I think, that week.
Right.
So we rocked out the first week. The second week, unfortunately, we had 7 sales. That was it.
Okay.
So
if he's selling 100 if he's selling 100 t-shirts a week, he's not going to cancel the sale. Obviously.
No. So it was kind of he got 7 shirts that week, so he shut it off, which was understandable.
And I did throw the link out there in the side chat, but for those that haven't seen it, this right here is the shirt. Wanted dead or wanted alive and well, and well armed, Mr. Holster and Jack. It does have graphics on the sleeves. We have an American flag on one sleeve, and from the sunny slopes of long ago, hashtag it's all about Jack on the other sleeve. These are absolutely phenomenal shirts, folks. They're like $23. The guy was shipping them out free, and yeah, I'm gonna probably pick up a couple more before he shuts them down. Yeah, they phenomenal stuff that Frag Out Clothing Company's putting out there for us.
Well, you guys sound better than any QVC video I've ever seen. But oh, great, my computer froze up. But anywho, all right, let's cut this thing off. I've got to go to bed.
All right, appreciate everyone. You guys all have a great night. Thank you, and buy a shirt. Help them up.